All right, so our playlist today is June 2023, Tuesday. All right, starts with Crazy What Love Can Do. Let's go ahead and press play if you're listening along in 3, 2, 1. All right, start with our warm up. Standing nice and tall, feet about hip distance apart. Inhaling those arms overhead. Exhaling, bending into those knees, letting your arms hang low. Give me a couple of times here. Getting movement into the body this morning or this afternoon, depending on where you were joining from. Last one here. And then let your arms hang by your sides. Good. Couple of shoulder rolls. Inhale, the shoulders up by your ears. Exhale, draw them back and down the back body. Big inhale, big exhale. 2 more. Good. Neck rolls. Inhale your chin down towards your chest, over to one side. Exhale back and around. 2 more in this direction. Noticing what's going on in the body this morning or this afternoon. When you're done with that rotation, go ahead and reverse direction. Give me some softness in the knees. I don't want to lock them out. Start to feel grounded in the feet. Shoulders are away from the ears. Good, and then draw your head up through center. Bring your arms out to a T. Step your feet a little bit wider so they're in a wide second position. You're going to inhale your arms over, bring them down by that foot, sweep them around to the other foot, and then come back up to our starting position. I love this stretch. Other side. Inhale over and down. Exhale. Good. One more each side. Starting to feel some nice stretching on the side bodies, the back bodies, and behind the leg. Last time. Stand up nice and tall. Good. Hinge forward. Arms out wide, flat back. Hands coming down to the mat. And just hang here for a second. Getting a nice stretch behind those legs. Exhale all your air out. On your inhale, start to roll it all the way up, sagging one vertebrae on top of the other until your head comes up last. Good. Arms come back out to a T. One more time. Hinge forward, inhale, hands come down, let your head hang. Exhale all your air out. And then inhale, roll it all the way up. Good. Give me a couple of hip circles. Yeah. Give me a big arm circle or 2. And then let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to grab our hand weight, just one of them to start. Our first move in this first circuit is going to be a nice second position. Okay, with turn out, you're going to come down into your squat. In with the hand that's holding the weight, you're going to bring it across to the opposite knee. Inhale, extend that arm long, and then bring it back to your side. Come on up, option to lift up onto those heels, and then back down. So drawing the sword, you park the sword, you come up, lift your heels and lower, okay? That's our first move. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, 40 seconds on the clock. Draw a sword, park it, up, heels, down. Good. Getting some nice rotation started in this torso, waking up the body. Also activating through those thighs, those glutes. Thinking about sending your knees back behind you. Working through that shoulder girdle. On that one side, got 5 seconds left. And release. Good, come on up. Go ahead, put that weight down for a second. Grab your chair, we're gonna do tricep dips. So, come to the edge of your chair, hands can be on the sides or in the front. You're gonna squish your butt off, move your feet forward, lift up your toes, bend into those arms, exhale, push. Option to lift one leg for 2 times, and then switch, okay? Let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Draw those abs in, toes are lifted so that we are working through the arms and not just lowering the bum. I'm gonna check you out, keep going. Good. Almost there. 5 more seconds. Exhale on the exertion. And come on up. Good. Goes by so fast. Grab that hand weight and put it in the other hand. We're going to do the drawing the sword on the other side. We're going to begin in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We draw that sword, we park it, come up, lift those heels, lower, come down. Remember to keep breathing. As you come up onto the heels, you still need that core control. We still need a nice tall chest, as if someone is pulling a string out the top of the head. Good. This is a little bit of core exercise, right? And pause. Awesome. Okay, last one in this set. We're gonna do some hundreds. So we're gonna come down to the mat. Gonna lay all the way down, legs are in tabletop, hands are towards the ceiling. We're gonna inhale, exhale, come up in the chest lift, hands come by your hips. This is our starting position. Let's begin to count our arms in 3, 2, 1. So start flapping those arms from underneath the armpit while holding here. Keep breathing. Option to send one leg out long and then draw it in. Send the other leg out long and draw it in. And then send both legs out long and draw them in. Good. Send both legs out long and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, draw those legs into the tabletop. Gently rock yourself up to seated and come to standing. Those are our 4 moves in this first circuit. Let's do it another time. Grab that hand weight into the first hand that you were using. We're going to draw a sword. Awesome. Let's bring it down into our starting position and begin in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Get nice and low in that squat. Good. Guys look great. Doing lots of mobility and strength training today. Almost there. And we're done in 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Good. You ready for those tricep dips? We're going to begin in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. You want to think shoulders away from the ears. Belly drawn in, belly to navel, or navel to spine. I'm going to check you out. Keep going. 10 seconds. Good. Nice, Tanya. Keep breathing, Alexa. Exhale on that exertion for me. Nice, Oriana. Here we go. Good, Bob. You've got 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Grab that hand weight in the other hand. Come back into our second position, second round, the other side of the draw the sword. Come down into our squat. We're going to begin in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Draw that sword, park it, come on up, lift those heels. Come back down. Good. Here we go. As we draw that sword, we want to make sure that shoulder is not creeping up by the ear. Good. And bring it down. Awesome. All right, last time, hundreds. Then we'll move on to the next circuit. Come down, lay on the mat. Feet are on tabletop. Hands start towards the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, come up into our starting position. Hands hover by the hips. Our head, neck, and chest are lifted. We begin in 3, 2, 1. Start pumping those arms. Inhale, exhale. That breath will help keep abdominal engagement. On your next inhale, send your right leg long. Exhale, draw that knee back to tabletop. Inhale, left leg long. Exhale, back to tabletop. Good. Inhale, both legs long. And hold. Woo, for 10. Here we go. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Draw both legs back to the tabletop. Release your feet down. Gently rock yourself up to a seated position. And then let's come up to standing. Okay, so same as yesterday, we do 2 times each circuit for 3 circuits, and then we'll do 1 time running through the entire list of 12 moves. So our second circuit is going to be starting with our cardio kickboxing. I'm going to choose to use 1 kilo weights today. We're going to start in orthodox position. So your left foot is forward, your right foot is back. Hands are up in guard. Our move is a jab, a cross, a front hook, a rear upper. Back foot comes forward. Give me a front kick. Okay, one more time slow. Jab, cross, hook, upper, step together, front push kick. Open up, okay? Let's begin. In 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Jab, hook. Yes. You can do a knee instead of a kick if that feels better. Almost there. Nice tight moves. Nice floor. Good, Bob. For 3, 2, and 1. Finish that up. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Obviously. Aren't we? Good, 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 good. So right foot forward, left foot back. We're gonna do a jab, cross, hook, upper, knee, or push kick. Okay? Begin in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice and stable in that lower body. Use that torso to get power behind the punches. Good. Love that everyone is just basically kicking each other in the face. And pause. Awesome. Okay, next we got a Russian twist. So option to hang on to those hand weights if you were using them. If not, grab them, or you can do it without. So we're sitting nice and tall on our sit bones. You lean back. You can either lift your feet in the air, keep your heels down. We're just going to twist side to side. Okay, let's begin in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. You can also play with maybe one leg in the air and then the other, testing where you are today. Both legs, finding balance on your sits bones, or if you're like, nah, not this morning, then you can keep those heels down. Just twisting side to side. Trying to think that both sits bones, which are those bony points on the mat behind the bum, are glued to that mat. So they're trying not to move. Here we go, I'm gonna check you out. Got 5 more seconds. Nice, beautiful. Oh my God, Silva is a dream. Okay, and pause. Sorry, I got distracted by the baby, everyone. She's just too beautiful. And we're gonna come back up. We're gonna stand in neutral. Hands are up in guard. You're gonna give me a cross punch, duck and weave. And then with that side that we woke to, step together, give me a side push kick. Open up. Other side, cross, duck and weave, kick. Okay? Let's begin. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Cross, duck, kick, open. Cross, duck, kick, open. Good, I'm gonna check you out, make sure we got this move. Yeah, nice floor. Good. Good extension, Tonya. Here we go. And pause. Good, getting into that side glute. All right, start it over. Grab your hand weights if you were using them for that first series of punches. Coming back into orthodox stance, left foot forward, right foot back, hands up in guard. We do our jab, cross, hook, upper, feet together, front kick or knee, down, open up. All right, let's pick it up. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good. Building heat in the body. Here for 10 more seconds. And bring it down. Good. Same thing other side. Okay. Right foot forward, left foot back, hands up in guard. Begin in 3, 2, 1. Jab, cross, hook, upper, front push kick. Tighten the abs. They're on. They're driving the kick from the heel, not snapping from the knee. I'm gonna check you out. Keep going. Good. Yes, Bob. Here, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Nice. Okay, we got a Russian twist next. Got a Russian twist. Down the mat. Find your starting position wherever you are today. Let's begin. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Remember to breathe. If you are balancing Make sure your chest is nice and open. We're not punching forward or rounding through. That's fine. We can check you out. Keep going. 20 seconds. Nice. Beautiful. Good, Alexa. That looks beautiful. 10 seconds. And bring it down. Awesome. Come back up. Final combo. We're in our neutral position, which means we face one another. We do that cross punch, duck and weave, step together, side push kick, open up, okay? Begin in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Working that side glute and those obliques. Good. 10 seconds. And bring it down. Okay, last circuit. You're gonna find that chair. You're gonna find one hand weight. I'm gonna use 1 kilo. Option to stand on the ball. I'm gonna do it first without it. We're in our first position, arms length away from the chair. You're gonna step out to second position, back to a curtsy with the arm in front, and then lift to releve so that leg comes up, arm goes overhead. Out to second, curtsy, releve. Okay, that's what we got going on. Let me reset the clock. Let's begin. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Out to second, curtsy, releve. Option to come up onto that standing foot, toes on the releve. To do a little bit more work in that standing leg. Good. Standing leg should be on fire. I'm gonna check you out. Keep going. Good. Back to second. Back to curtsy. Up to releve. Good. 5 seconds. Beautiful. And pause. Okay. Before we move to the other side, we're going to do alternating forearm side planks. So, come down to the mat. We're going to find our forearm plank. You're going to take your left forearm, place it like across the body, drop your heels to the left, lift up your right hand. Option to add a thread the needle, and then go ahead and switch to the other side. Okay, let's begin in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good. Remember, squeeze through those glutes. Breathe. Full body move here, everyone. Almost there. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and come on up. Doesn't that feel good? Let's do the other side of that plie. So chair comes to the other side of the mat. Grab that hand weight. We begin in 3, 2, 1. So we come out to second, back to curtsy, and then releve, arm overhead. Out to second, arm to a T, curtsy, hug a tree, arm overhead, releve. Good. Option to come up onto those toes on the releve. Good. Yeah. Good. 15 seconds. Use that breath to help you with your stability. And pause, good. Put that down. Final plank move. Move the chair. We're gonna start in tabletop position. Curl those toes, come up into a knee hover. You're gonna step out to plank, 1, 1. Step out with the right and back, left and back, and then bring it back to that knee hover. All right, that's what we're doing, repeat. So let's begin. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let me see what you got. Here we go, here we go. Squeeze those glutes. Tuck that tail. Good. As you step out, try not to move the torso. Torso stays steady in space. Those shoulders are over your wrists. Your head is in line with your spine. You're not looking underneath yourself. And pause, come on up. Okay, let's run through it one more time, shall we? So we got our plie on that first side. Option to add a little instability if you so desire by placing that ball down and stepping that standing leg on that ball. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1. Out to second. Curtsy. Releve. Good. Really grow tall with that releve and that arm. Grow long with that second position. You guys look amazing. Got 5 seconds on the clock. Beautiful. And pause. All right, go ahead and move that out of the way. We have our alternating side planks with optional thread the needle. Let's begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. You want to think about pushing away, that elbow away from the shoulder, shoulder away from the elbow. You got to keep breathing on this one, everybody. Option to drop the lower knee if you need additional support. That's okay. You're still working those obliques. That's our mod. 15 seconds. You got this. Keep breathing. And pause. Awesome. Let's go ahead, stand, plie on the other side. We're going to begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Out to second. Curtsy. Releve. Keep going, I'm going to check you out. Beautiful, Tanya. That looks great. Nice control. Good, Bob. Make it your own. Make it your own. 5 seconds. And pause. Bring it down. Tabletop to plank. Step it out. Step it in, back to tabletop. That's what we got. Last move, and then we're running through each exercise one time, and then we're done. Then we're cooling it down. Let's begin in 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Finding your nice strong tabletop position. Step it out to plank. Step out foot each side and back, and then back to tabletop. Good, gonna check you out, keep going. Remember, keep those abs on, squeeze those glutes. Tuck that tail, good. Nice form, Tanya. Nice form, Alexa. Nice form, everybody. Oh my gosh, you look amazing. 5 seconds here. Heads in line with spine. And pause, drop those knees. Push back to child's pose for a quick second. Walk your fingers back towards your knees, come up to kneeling. And let's go to standing. All right. If you need a quick sit, grab it. We're gonna do one full round of each move. You're gonna need a hand weight. We're gonna start in our second position. With that, draw the sword with heel lifts. Let's begin. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Draw that sword. Come on up. Lift those heels. Lower. Come back down. See how low you can sit in that second position without compromising form. Good. Halfway there. Yes. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower those heels. Awesome. Tricep dips on the chair. Grab that chair, everyone. We're gonna begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it. Don't let those shoulders sink up towards the ears. Good. Almost there, 15 seconds to go. Keep breathing, you got this. For 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. Move that chair. Grab your hand weight. Drawing sword on the other side. Nice wide stance. Come on down into it. We begin in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Draw that sword. Arc it. Come up. Heels lift. Stay lower. Good. I'm only using 2 kilos. If you're using weights, I would think about not using anything more than 5 kilos. If you're a guy, 2 kilos, 3 kilos if you're a woman. Not because of gender inequality, just because of biology. You know what I mean? Unless you're like really fit, then you can do it. And come on up. Good. Place that down. We got our 100. Come down on the mat. Lay all the way down, feet in tabletop. Hands to the sky. Inhale, exhale, come into our chest, lift hands by the hips. Start pumping in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Pump from under the arms. Keep breathing. Think about me pulling your fingers away from your body so you lift up a little higher in that rib cage off the ground. Inhale your right leg long. Exhale, drop back to tabletop. Inhale your left leg long. Exhale, drop back to tabletop. Inhale both legs long and hold. Yeah. 5 more seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw those legs back into tabletop. Rock yourself up to seated. Come up to standing. All right, grab those hand weights if you were using them for our cardio kickboxing sequence. We're gonna find our orthodox stance. We've got a front jab, cross, hook, upper, feet together, front push, kick or knee. All right, let's begin. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Yeah. Good. I want that foot flexed on the kick. I want you to drive through the heel. Abs are on. Torso is driving the power of those punches. 5 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Hang on to those weights if you have them. Grab them if you didn't. We're going to come sit down, Russian twist. Let's begin. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Figure out where you are, if your feet are lifted, or if at this point your feet need to be down, that's okay, you're still doing work. Bring those weights or your hands from side to side. Ten seconds. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that down. Coming up to standing. Almost done, almost done. Opposite leg forward, your right leg is forward, your left leg is back. We have our jab, cross, hook, uppercut, front push kick. Okay? We'll begin in 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Yes. You guys look fucking awesome. Oh, can I say that with Selva there? Yes, I can. 10 seconds. And finish this up. Bring it down. Amazing. All right, we're gonna find our neutral stance. I'm gonna move that chair so I don't forget. We're gonna do that cross, duck, outer foot comes together, side kick. Cross, duck, outer foot comes together, side kick. Begin in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Abs are on. Help maintain balance. I'm gonna check you out. 10 seconds to go. Yes, floor. Here we go, Oriana. Woo! And pause. Finish that last one out. Amazing. 4 moves to go. We pull it down. Grab your chair. Grab your hand weight. I'm doing a light one now. I'm just going to 1 kilo. Start in first position. This is where we step out to second. Curtsy, releve. Okay? Begin in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Now second. Curtsy, arm comes forward. Releve, arm goes up. Opposite to come up on those toes. On that standing leg when we reach our releve. Good. A lot of full body moves here today. Working a lot of big muscles, but also a lot of small twitch muscles. 3, 2, and 1. Finish that last one up and bring it down. Good. Other side. Before we get to the other side, let's go down to our forearm planks. Find our forearm plank. We're gonna begin in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Drop those heels to one side. Lift up. Option thread the needle. Lift back up. Bring it through center, and then to the other side. You guys got this. I'm gonna come check you out. 10 seconds. Good. Think about lifting those hips to the air. Good. And pause. Finish it up. Find your way safely to standing. We got play on this other side. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Out to second. Curtsy. Releve, arm up top. Arm out wide. Arm in front, hug a tree, and then arm lifts over. Good. Let that breath help you travel from each position to the next. You guys look amazing. 5 seconds. Finish this last one up and bring it down. All right, last move of the class. We got our tabletop hover to plank. Step it out, step it in, back to tabletop. Last 40 seconds. Find your tabletop position. Shoulders over wrists, knees under hips. Roll those tails. Lift those knees, hover. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1. Step it out to plank. Step out to the side with one leg and back. Out to the other side and back. Bring it back into a knee hover. Try to keep that torso stable. Looking just in front of the hands. Pushing away from the mat. Tucking your tail, smoothing your glutes. Almost there, 15 seconds, you guys got this. You worked so hard today. We can finish this up together. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop those knees wide. Push back to child's pose. Let's cool it down. Congrats, everyone. That was tough. Walk your hands over to the left. Breathe into the right side body. Walk your hands over to the right. Breathe into the left side body. Bring your hands back through center. On your inhale, come back up to tabletop. Give me a couple cat-cows. Inhale as you pull that chest forward, arching through the spine, opening up the tail. Exhale as you round through the spine, looking toward your thighs. Couple more here. Let's all find neutral. Exhale your air out. Inhale, lift your left hand off the ground. Exhale, weave it underneath the right, bringing your left ear down to the mat. Pushing slightly away through that right hand to deepen the stretch across that shoulder girdle. And breathe into it. We did a lot with the shoulder girdle today. A lot of twisting. A lot of activation. Good. On your next inhale, come back up to all fours. Lift your right hand up. Exhale, leave it under the left. And bring your right ear down to the mat. On your next inhale, come back up to all fours. Walk your hands back towards your knees and then sit down on your bum and swing your legs forward. Inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, hinge forward, bring your hands towards your ankles, your feet, wherever they, your shins, wherever they may lay. And get a nice stretch here. Behind the legs, behind the back body. On your next inhale, roll it on up. Bring your hands behind you. Look up towards the ceiling, open up that chest. Good, gently come out of that stretch. Cross your feet in front of you, swing yourself forward, plant your hands, straighten your legs, coming into a forward fold. Uncross those feet, exhale your air out. Inhale, come up halfway, hands to shins, flat spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll it all the way up. And we are all set. Take any additional stretches you need. Thank you so much. We'll see you on Thursday. Oh, I am a sweaty mess.